to see how this map's going to run because it's got that first point coming out. So it's payload also, but you've got that hybrid system. So this first map, a lot more in terms of capturing it and defense and things like that. A lot more static as well. So it'd be interesting to see if this plays in a lot better to C137 when they're trying to hold this, because they certainly felt as though they were playing that sort of static composition a lot more strongly. It certainly felt like that's what they were gravitating towards, and that hurt them on attack to a certain extent. But I'd be interested to see how this one goes.
Yeah, let's see this.
Okay, so on attack we're running... Oh, sorry, you go ahead.
It's alright. I want to start with the defense team. So we're looking at 2 healers, Zenyatta and Anna, combined with Symmetra, so there's a lot of support here.
Yeah, triple support.
Yeah, so triple support. There's also 2 tanks, Roadhog and Reinhardt, which is pretty much an obligatory pick here with the choke.
Especially with the fact that they're running a Bastion as well.
Yeah, of course. So they're pretty much relying on the Bastion here. So this is pretty much win it all or lose it all combination. I think if the Bastion dies, they were in really big shit.
Yes. Yeah. So they're running the Bastion. They're running the Symmetra. They've got triple support. It's very much a long haul comp. If they get dived heavily here, they're going to really struggle. But if they can maintain the first push, if they can hold out, they're going to have a good chance of setting up for the long term.
Yeah.
But notice how on the attack we've already got the Tracer coming out. We've got the Winston. We've got the Diva. Very heavy triple tank and a very heavy dive comp. We've got the Widow to pick up the Bastion as well. So this is an unfortunate lineup to be running against what they've got on attack. What they'll be looking to do is pick off that Bastion, pick up the Winston early when he dives in, unless he has a Diva pocketing him.
Yes,
it'd be interesting to see how this goes.
Tracer's trying to flank him here. I think it's interesting how they start defending on the point, not on the choke. Yeah.
There's very little they can do to set up on the choke with that Bastion there. They've just got to pocket him 24/7.
I'm not sure. I would have set him up to the side of the choke and just try to run it from there. Oh yeah, I mean, Tracer is trying to.
And the Bastion's down already.
Yeah, it's down.
They could potentially turn this around, but Ryan's down too. Hog's in the middle of it. He's probably going down. The Sim's not going to have much to set up, and that is down already.
Yeah, it's gone.
And the Pulse Bomb's coming in really early.
Yeah, okay. Bastion switch over to Soldier, I see. Now they do have a teleporter. So
they could potentially turn this around, but they're coming in so staggered. I think it's definitely going.
Yeah, this is not.
Strong shadow, but there's no one there to capitalize on it.
Yeah, I noticed.
And this is going to be the point down. Notice how no one came through the left side, so Symmetra could do absolutely nothing with those turrets set up.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have gone a lot differently if Tracer tried to push him through the left side and just been melted by the car wash, but unfortunate.
Yeah, so Tracer flanked over the high side, so she ended up shooting Bastion in the back. Yeah. Very vulnerable.
I mean, it would be a bad idea for Tracer to push in through left side anyway, so she made the right decision there. Notice how they're still running the Symmetra, not swapping off it yet, which could potentially hurt them here, because of how much momentum the attacking team have.
Let's see, and they're still on the...
Pushing in front of their right. If they go for an early pick here, they may be in trouble. Oh, that is a huge pulse bomb. That is very big.
That was good.
Both supports down, frontline DPS. If they're careful, they can actually just use this momentum to clean up the second point for free.
They're pretty much there, aren't they? Just waiting for the...
Eva's just going ham right now, just cleaning everyone.
Yeah, it's a very strong Tracer play.
You can just see how they're able to just plop that Bastion on point and just nothing can be done. Cannot move it off at all. We've got 4 ults, we've got a Res, we've got a Rhino ult, we've got a Diva bomb. Tracer's down. GG.
Ooh, yeah.
They've got the Res coming in if they need it. If they can clear the Bastion off though, this could very much turn around.
Okay, the fight is now on the corner, I think.
Alright, they're backing up a lot. Bastion's moved off the payload. Alright, so in terms of the defending team, what they're going to want to do now is just keep that Bastion off payload. If they can play aggressive, if they can stop them from setting back up, very little they can do. Okay, so we've got lots of ults on both sides. They're probably... Right, defense is going to be looking for a shadow, but attack is also. It's going to very much come down to whose shield drops first. The Soldier going down, this could very much turn into attacking scheme.
I see Tracer switch out for Pharah. That's an interesting choice.
Oh, the Rhine's sleeping, probably looking for a shadow here.
Oh.
Up.
Oh, there's a lot going on. Okay, ults dropping everywhere. I see on defense. Yeah, we see the Hawk using his ults.
We still have Res though.
Yeah. They're still pushing.
Res, and there it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Attack's just not losing its momentum here. Now they are down one player. Right, we've got a Reaper coming in, which could turn around this fight in close quarters, but
No.
that's big. Alright, that looks like Attack's team point already.
Yeah, they cleaned it up. Yeah, this is going down.
Pretty much Attack's spot.
Yeah, round is gone. Magikarp showing really strong team play here.
The interesting part is the Bastion on payload method didn't really get much done because everyone's dead. There was no one for Bastion to clean up.
it did divert their attention away from the Tracer, so that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, you could just sort of tell when they're playing on attack. They've got this Bastion on payload. They've got this sort of dominance pushing through, just a massive death ball just coming through, and there's very little they can do to push it. With their run and their hog, they're just going to get melted in terms of defense. And obviously it's distracting attention away from Neve on Tracer, pushing in backline and just getting those picks.
Okay, so now on the attacking team we see Hanzo, which is interesting, I think.
Potentially just looking to get a sonar off at the start, but we'll see if he keeps it up.
So we also have a Zarya, which is kind of special, I think. There are not many Zaryas in the tournament.
Yeah, I imagine we're looking for the Zarya Hanzo combo, but notice how we have the Zen on defense and we have the Mercy on defense. Could be a very hard counter to that if they mistime it. The fact that they're not running an Ana is also going to make things very difficult. The problem with the Zarya Hanzo combo is that if you've got a Zen on defense, if you've got a Mercy on defense, and that Zen throws his ult down, you know, and he'll look to do that, he'll look to get in the Grav Surge, it's completely useless, and that's 2 ults you've just wasted there. Especially, we also have D.Va on defense, so she's going to be looking to read that, and it's very easy for the D.Vas to read it, as we've already seen this tournament.
I also noticed they have a Mei on defense, which I think is a very strong pick on this map. Well, ever since her ult time got a little bit nerfed, it doesn't tick as quickly. But I think it's still a very strong pick here.
Yeah. So the Sonar's coming in early. They're gonna actually see what they've got. So it's unlikely that Mei's gonna really wall anyone here since they know they have a Mei. What I imagine what they'll look to do is bubble D.Va, come in, bait the wall out, and get out of there, or at the very least come in and sort of get some early picks, get some damage on.
I do notice they lack a bit DPS on defense here. I wonder how they'll do.
Yeah, I mean, to a certain extent, they're almost running quadruple tank with the Mei coming in. Debatable as to whether or not she takes the tank role, but. Alright, so Zen's going down early, which is a big pick. Their team saw that they're trying to flank in top right, but they're getting taken out in the back line here.
Yeah.
And they're very split here. They should probably be looking to reset. Otherwise, they're losing precious seconds. So Zarya's going to go down on the point.
Okay.
D.Va's also going to go down. If they can catch him. And Mei's just free to split off here. Actually, this is interesting. Okay, so Attack's actually sort of getting work done on the point, but they're not really on the Mei.
Yeah, nobody's killing the Mercy. Oh, yeah.
Mei's trying her best to clean up the Lucio. Very split from her team. Could go down here. But back to safety with the D.Va. But Bananakin's just clearing up on point here, and unfortunate. Just leaving the Zarya with high energy. Big mistake. Okay, Attack should certainly be looking to reset here, wasting precious seconds if they're otherwise. D.Va's in deep on defense. Okay, so that's gonna be a full reset on Attack. Fresh start, couple of ultis built up. There's a large discrepancy with the Zarya and the Hanzo ult, which could hurt them badly, and we've already got a Zen ult built on defense.
On defense, there's also Res ready. So.
Yep. Both strong support ults. Oh, that is a big early pick. They should be looking to push off that. That's a very strong early pick.
Yeah, if they don't move forward now, Mei's just gonna run back, so they should push, but let's see if they can.
They're not gonna have that res set on the Mei, which is interesting. We've got Soldier coming back from spawn, D.Va's mech's down, but Hog's very much out of position, split from Mercy here. We've got Mercy and Hog sort of away from the point, split from their team. If Attack can capitalize on this, this could be strong. They should be looking to get the Mercy right now and get rid of that res.
Soldier's coming in the back.
The Zen ult's out. Big hammers down though. And defense are feeling pretty comfortable with their ults here. Flanking Hog coming in. Okay, right, that's interesting. Okay, so the Zen ult's down, and they've got the Zarya ult here. They could be looking to make quite big news off this. If they can catch the Mercy as well, even in the grab surge, attack could really turn this one around. But unfortunately, they've used the Hanzo ult, so they've got no combo there.
It's going to be very hard for them to take the point now with the rest ready and just 1 minute on the clock.
We got some big ults on attack though. Yeah, we've got the Lucio ult ready. Oh, that's bad timing. Very split now. The Lucio ult's come down, but they can't really push off it because they've just lost Zen. Soldier's looking for a flank here. See if Averim can take him out. Go Averim! Oh no!
Oh. Yeah, Averim's down.
Neve just cleaning house here. Taking people out with the hook. They're going down here. They've got one last reset. Haven't needed the res yet on defense. Their last hope is this Zarya ult. They've got a reset. 15 seconds. Right, they're looking for a grab. It's a big grab. Mercy's not in though. They've got nothing for the Zen ult. And Zen is down again.
Seems my connection is lost. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can. Don't worry, I've got you covered here. Desperate Hanzo ult. It gets the Mercy. Unfortunately, not quite enough, but it was a valiant attempt. And there we are. Return of tank meta.
Oh. Is this point still standing or is it gone?
Nope, it's down. Dominant victory right there.
Let's see if you can still join. So it's gone. Well played.
Very strong res here. Just deciding that point cap.
So is it still on? Is the match still on? Because I'm
Nah.
got thrown out of the game.
It's long gone. you missed the greatest Hanzo ult of all time.
Okay.
Desperate Hanzo ult on point catching the Mercy.
That's too bad for the recording though. So about the second round, I really think Tracer should get some. Who was it? Navis? What was the name of the player?
Neither.
Neva. Yeah, Neva really.
Oh, just absolutely. Trace. The Tracer on attack was huge, and the Hog on defense was amazing.
Absolutely.
Just constantly getting the Zen, shut them down.